graduates of Temasek Polytechnic.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the guest of honor, Ms. Sun Xueling, and the ceremonial procession. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Guest of honor, Ms. Sun Xueling, Minister of State, Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Social and Family Development, Mr. Lee Kok Choi, Chairman, Temasek Polytechnic Board of Governors, Principal and CEO, Mr. Peter Lam, members, Temasek Polytechnic Board of Governors and School of Engineering Advisory Committee, guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have you with us as we celebrate the achievements and academic accomplishments of our students. Temasek Polytechnic celebrates 32 years as an educational institution, committed to preparing school leavers and working adults for a future of dynamic change with relevant knowledge, lifelong skills, character, and a thirst for continuous improvement. Today marks a very special milestone for the Polytechnic and our graduates in the journey of creating tomorrow's leaders who can go on to inspire and foster positive transformations. To begin today's proceedings, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Ms. Sun Xueling, to deliver the graduation address. Minister of State, please.
Mr. Lee Kok Choi, Chairman, Temasek Polytechnic Board of Governors, Mr. Peter Lam, Principal and CEO, Temasek Polytechnic, members, Temasek Polytechnic Board of Governors and School of Engineering Advisory Committee, distinguished guests, graduates, and your family members, a very good morning to everyone. I am happy to be here with all of you to celebrate the graduation of Temasek Polytechnic students from the Diploma in Aviation Management and the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics courses, as well as the achievements of the Polytechnic's Level Award winners. Congratulations to all on the successful completion of your diploma programs at Temasek Polytechnic. And I think I'm speaking for one and all that we're all so happy to be here physically to celebrate this milestone in the journey of our graduates together with their family members. Let us give a round of applause to everyone who's present. Graduation is a milestone every student looks forward to. Beyond the recognition of academic achievements, it represents the start of a new phase of your lives. Some of you will go on to fulfill your national service obligations. Others may enter the workforce or pursue further studies or simply take a break to decide what your next steps are. Whichever path you take, I believe you'll bring with you not just the academic knowledge and skills that you had gained at Temasek Polytechnic, but also the many friendships and life lessons that you have learned both within and beyond the classroom. As you embark on the next leg of your journey in life, I thought I might share with you 3 values that I hold dear and which I hope may be helpful to you. The first value I'd like to speak about is resilience. And this is something that all of us have had to ask ourselves in the past 2.5 years as we fought COVID-19. Resilience is the ability to stay strong despite life's challenges. And we all know that the journey the past 2 years has not been easy. And it must especially have not been easy for our graduates, as you had to soldier on through your virtual lessons, scale down, or had virtual co-curricular activities, all the while wondering about the uncertainties that the future might bring. This was especially so for our graduates trained for the aviation industry. During these trying times, I'm sure you might have had fears or doubts given the severe disruptions to the industry, and in addition, the closing of borders in many countries meant that students could not venture overseas for internships and other experiential programs. But adversity builds resilience. And during the pandemic, all of us had found new ways to adapt. Connections with family and friends were kept alive through phone calls, video calls. Many of you have found new ways to thrive in this pandemic. For example, instead of going on overseas internships, some of our students had embarked on virtual overseas internships, which in the circumstances had given you opportunities for international exposure and learning. One of your fellow students, Mr. Gerald Tan, completed a virtual internship with Aurora Aerial, a training and drone manufacturing company based in Canada. While navigating a borderless world and working with colleagues through a computer screen posed as a challenge initially, working with international colleagues with diverse opinions and working styles had given Gerald a newfound perspective on working in the aviation sector. All of you must also take pride in the resilience that you have demonstrated as a cohort and continued to excel even in these very challenging circumstances. I'd like to mention Miss Ariane Sambo, the silver medalist from the Diploma of Aerospace Electronics, as one example. During her internship, she was assigned to the Load Control Department of SATS Limited, and her internship took her training and her learning beyond her diploma to project management and the weighing and balancing of aircraft. She impressed her colleagues with her good domain knowledge, critical thinking, and life skills. Another example is Mr. Lucas Lee, recipient of the Lee Kong Chian Award. His desire to create something useful in a pandemic resulted in Aegis, a prototype of a self-sanitizing material that allows hygiene on surfaces to be made visual by changing color after touch. And this could have applications in many areas such as public transport with high touch points. When developing Aegis, Lucas had to undertake extensive research to ensure that his idea was feasible and scalable. Lucas's effort paid off as a company found value in his work and reached out to him on the possibility of commercializing Aegis. When the going gets tough in the next phase of your life, always remember how you have successfully adapted during these challenging times. The second value I'd like to talk about is to remain curious and to continue learning. We all know that economic cycles have become shorter and old jobs may disappear as fast as new ones are being created. You graduate today trained for a career in your sector, but I think it is important that all of us consider how we can actively seek out new skills to keep ourselves current and relevant. The government is committed to support Singaporeans on this lifelong learning journey. Our institutes of higher learning play a critical role in this. There are many continuing education and training programs available at the institutes of higher learning. These include work-study programs for you to deepen your skills beyond your current diploma in preparation for more advanced jobs, and also shorter modular courses focused on new technologies or tools. I'd like to give the example of Mr. Conan Chua, one of your seniors from the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics, who had chosen to deepen his skills by enrolling in the WSP/WSQ Advanced Certificate in Aerospace, which would help him achieve his goal of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. At the same time, learning need not always take place within the traditional confines of a classroom. Equally important are the times when you learn on the job through discussions with your peers, as well as the opportunities for self-discovery and research. I'm sure that as long as every one of us continues to stay curious and engaged, that we will all keep learning and growing. The third value which I'd like to talk about is empathy and the importance of giving back to the community. Many of you have participated actively in community service activities during your time in TP. For example, with the shift to e-payments and online social activities during the pandemic, students from the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics wanted to ensure that older Singaporeans could similarly access digital services. Hence, I understand that 45 of you had dedicated time to teaching seniors at Tia Ing Community Social Services basic digital skills such as making e-payments. To ensure that the seniors understand your lessons, these 45 students had went the extra mile to prepare slides in English, Malay, and Mandarin to guide the seniors. I understand that those of you who were involved in the exercise found the experience a useful two-way learning journey because you had learned from the life experiences of the seniors that you had interacted with. I'd like to mention Mr. Elvin Teo, recipient of the Capital Land Award for All-Round Excellence. Elvin was an active participant in community service projects. Seeing that many people lost their jobs during the pandemic, he led his peers in TP through the Bags of Joy project, and they distributed food packages to 40 needy families in Tampines. One simple way that all of us can consider to give back to the community is to contribute to TP as an alumni. Your support can help improve the experience for many of your juniors. For example, one of your seniors from the Diploma in Aviation Management and Services, Ms. Hazel Tay, contributed her experience in marketing and communications by mentoring her juniors in managing social media pages. As you graduate and find success in your careers, I hope you will find opportunities and ways to give back to TP and the community. You can provide mentoring and provide opportunities for your juniors. In conclusion, with international borders reopening, the prospects for the aerospace and aviation industries are looking brighter. Earlier today, Mr. Peter Lam, Principal and CEO of Temasek Polytechnic, had talked to me that he had a call from the Ministry of Transport asking him if he could recommend students to the Ministry of Transport, to the airports, to see how our graduates and our students can assist and be involved in the reopening of our borders. Whether or not frontline, back-end staff, or looking at various projects, I think there are many, many opportunities for our students and graduates, given where we are now in this phase of the COVID-19 fight. I'm confident that with the education in TP, our students have been equipped with not only the technical skills required by the industry, but also with the strong values and competencies to guide you in life. I would like the graduates to join me in a round of applause for your family members and lecturers, because their unwavering support had been instrumental to your success today. Let me end with my well wishes for the Temasek Polytechnic graduating class of 2022. Spread your wings, fly high, the sky is no limit for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister of State. At the 27 graduation ceremonies this year, graduates from a total of 50 full-time and 43 part-time diploma courses will receive their diplomas. For today's graduation session, we are observing the graduation of the cohorts from the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics, the Diploma in Aviation Management, and the Diploma in Aviation Management and Services. We shall now proceed to the presentation of the diplomas. I'd like to invite Mr. Song Kwok Yuan, Director, School of Engineering, to present the diplomas to our graduates. Receiving the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics are Abdul Alim bin Iskandar, DK. Akif Zuhazim bin Abbas. Ang Chi Yang. Anson Xu Liejing. Arya Rai. Ang Yao Shao Davian. Benjamin Yap Kai Yi. Brandon Lim Jingjie. Cedric Xiao Shi Han. Chen Bo. Cheong Kai Jun Ryan. Clement Liao Guo Yu. Daniel Amirul bin Abdul Razid. Daryl Ang Chen Kai. Dominic Heng Kok Kyong. Ing Zhan Cheng. Ing Zheng Wei. Fabrino Rayan. Fu Ziyu. Glenn Ong Zhenxin. Guo Zhiqiang. Human Akil bin Yusuf. Huang Zhuhao. Javier Tan Chun Heng. Joshua Wong Kai Zhi. Justin Carlos Fernand Mangiliman. Adam Rolf Muhammad. Imran Aziz. Adham Afiq Osman. Receiving the Diploma in Aviation Management are Adrian Tan Sin Ye, Ahmad Nabil bin Muhammad Fazlon, Ahmad Shamri bin Hishamuddin, Aishwarya, daughter of Tanabalan, Aloysius Wong Jiajin, Andrew Viela Villanueva Arqueo, Ang Hui Min Pauline, Brandon Lok Jin An, Caden Yo Swan Tun, Chai Yi Shin, Chan Ming Wei, Chan Zheng Xiang, Chia Kang Kiet Oscar, Chin Wee Chun, Daniel Yeo, Darren Phua, Darien Sia Teo Kyong Seng, Efren Lim Hao Bin, Heng Yi Hui Jolene, Ho Zhong Si, Yandi Fadian bin Jalil, Jensen Lee Yong Hui, Javier Teo Boon Kiet, Ko Si-ting Eunice, Ko Hong Min, Ki Ng, Ko Wen Si, Lee Chong Yun, Lee Miko, Lee Yong Sheng, Lik Yen Qing, Leong Jia Ying, LaShawn Chiang Shi Han, Lim Zhilin Joseph, Lim Jun Yao Noel, Liang Jiale Brandon, Li Jin Yao, Lo Zhengkai Max, Lo Zhongqing Christopher, Lo Songwei Matthias, Luke Ku Ka Shing, Manish Kashyap, Mo Min Pang So, Muhammad Shafiq bin Habibur Rahman, Muhammad Hazim bin Saparuan, Muhammad Iqbal Firdaus bin Himza, Mika Shaza binti Radianali, Nadia Hazwani binti Sharu Amir, Eung Ri Singh Kiran, Eung Xin Yi, Eung Wee Kiet, Nicole Lee Sing Yi, Nur Dayanti binti Muhammad Raimi, Nur Shafika binti Muhammad Sahya, Nur Shahira binti Herman, Nur Shahira binti Norasma, Nur Umaira binti Muhammad Azahar, O Xin Zhi, Ong Ting Man Eunice, Ong Kai Yong Darren, Ong Jin En, Phoebe Lim Pei Ying, Kwek Hong Kai Emmanuel, Raphael Pei Yu Hung, Riccaforte Louise Kane Roldan, Ridwana binti Muhammad Hakim, Rigel Michael Allen, Sarah Lim Ke Wei, Sarah Tang Jie Xuan, Sharifa Nuhuda binti Syed Hassan Al Qadri. Siraj Sita. So Guan Lin Brian. Stephanie Giget A. Dominguez. Shaza Shazwani binti Jumari. Tan Bo Yu Ivan. Tan Jiale Gerald. Tan Yishid Michael. Tan Zheng Yu. Teo Wei Ting Tricia. Thagarajan Kalai Rajan. Tung Ding Xin. To Jin En. Trisha Lourdes Lu Jin Wen. Tyler Ng Jia Le. Villavive Sean Wilhelm Tan. Wang Zhuojun. Xavier Lim Jingxuan. Yap Ethan. Yasmin Lam Hui Sin. Yo Wei Xuan. Zachary Pu Yen Tong. Christy Adila binti Rohani. Norlia Shafika binti Ali. Remy Stanislaus Wee Ming Sing. Sinduja. Hao Wing Wo Edmund. Receiving the diploma in aviation management with the Dinata Singapore Prize is Fu Shu Ting. Receiving the diploma in aviation management with merit are Johan Fadli bin Jainalini. Marcus Tan Jian Sui. Martin Joshua D. Guzman Rosales. Natalie Goh Si Hui. Nicole Pang Yi Xuan. Darren Chiang Si Feng. Reeve Goh Yu Zhi. Teo Wei Kiang Roland. Wu Cheng Hin. Yo Wei En Joshua. Thank you, Mr. Song. Next, we are pleased to present the graduates who have been awarded the course medals. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Lee Kok Choi, Chairman, Temasek Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present these awards. Mr. Lee, please. We now present the course medals for the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics. Receiving the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics with merit and the Thales Solutions Asia course bronze medal is Eamon Ching Yu Peng. Receiving the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics with merit and the Thales Solutions Asia course silver medal is Sabo Ariane Luis de la Cruz. Receiving the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics with merit, the Panasonic Avionics Corporation prizes and the Thales Solutions Asia course gold medal is Muaz Yamani bin Mustafa. We now present the course medals for the Diploma in Aviation Management. Receiving the Diploma in Aviation Management with merit, the Forever Trust International Project Prize, and the Changi Airport Group Singapore course bronze medal is Lim Yen Bing. Receiving the Diploma in Aviation Management with merit and the Changi Airport Group Singapore course silver medal is Gerald Ong Pei Hong. Receiving the Diploma in Aviation Management with merit and the Changi Airport Group Singapore course gold medal is Ng Junjie Ernest. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Who has demonstrated strong perseverance in overcoming the odds and setbacks in life to complete the course of study with good academic records and is exemplary in his or her conduct. It is named after the renowned charitable foundation, the Nian Kongsi, in honor of its generous contributions to TP. The recipient of the Nian Kongsi Most Outstanding Overcomer Award is Matthew Ng De En from the Diploma in Information Technology, School of Informatics and IT. Matthew, please. He was also a committee member of the TP Social Impact Catalyst and vice president of the Lead Ambassadors, where he initiated, organized, and facilitated community service projects, leadership forums, and workshops. Above all, Alvin volunteers actively with Tampines West Community Club and serves as a grassroots leader at the Residents Network. Well done, Alvin. The second recipient of the CapitaLand Award for All-Round Excellence is Dylan Suresh McTrullan from the Diploma in Law and Management School of Business. Dylan has served the school in various positions as president of TPMCs, president of the Diploma Interest Group Law Inc., and the vice president of TPMCs and TP Ambassadors. During his time in the Polytechnic, Dylan hosted and planned various events at the school and diploma levels. He also won the Justice Shield Advocacy Competition, a diploma-wide moot court competition, and clinched the Best Speaker achievement. Dylan has also planned community events to help his diploma reach out to various voluntary welfare organizations in Singapore. Despite being heavily involved in school activities, Dylan, like a true all-rounder, aced his studies at the same time. Well done, Dylan. We now present the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal. The recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal is Chase Lim Shi Yo from the Diploma in Hospitality and Tourism Management School of Business. Chase is a hardworking, independent learner who enjoys challenging himself and strives for excellence in everything he does. As Vice President of the Hospitality and Tourism Interest Group, Chase dedicated long hours to conceptualize and execute a variety of virtual brand ambassador events for his diploma course in the midst of the pandemic. Also, as a brand ambassador representing his diploma course, he has headed down to secondary schools to give talks and conducted open houses virtually. Well done, Chase. We next present the Lee Kong Chian Award. There are 3 recipients for this award. The first recipient of the Lee Kong Chian Award is Ian Goh Ming Lun from the Diploma in Interior Architecture and Design, School of Design. Ian is a shining example of how a person's true worth goes beyond mere academic ability. As president of the Design Student Ambassadors, he has shown commendable initiative in keeping the group functioning during the circuit breaker, and by planning the 2021 freshman orientation during the pandemic. Ian continued to serve the school in this year's orientation, juggling his duties with his final year project. We are truly grateful for his infectious enthusiasm and drive, which has certainly spread throughout the student body. Well done, Ian. The second recipient of the Lee Kong Chian Award is Lee Yo Jie Lucas from the Diploma in Product and Industrial Design, School of Design. Lucas has made exceptional contributions to student life in TP. The former president of the school's Design Studies Club has demonstrated superb organizational skills, perseverance, and integrity in the planning and execution of activities during the pandemic. Lucas has also served as MC for various school functions, speaker at the TP Design Early Admissions Exercise Webinar 2020, as well as organizer of school camps, orientation, and numerous other events. A truly well-rounded student, Lucas has also been on the director's list and a recipient of TP scholarships throughout his studies. Well done, Lucas. The third recipient of the Lee Kong Chian Award is Valyamai, daughter of Lakshmanan, from the Diploma in Accountancy and Finance, School of Business. Vali describes herself as bold, confident, and selfless. In her 3 years at the Polytechnic, she has received the Temasek Student Excellence Awards 2021, the Accountancy and Finance Scholarship, and was the first runner-up in the recent SMU School of Accountancy Challenge. Vali is an ex-IT student. She worked hard during her 3 years here in Temasek Polytechnic, maintaining a GPA of 4.0 for all her 6 semesters here. She has now received conditional offers from NTU, NUS, and SMU. Besides academics and awards, she is especially happy to have been selected as valedictorian for her diploma cohort at this year's graduation. Well done, Vali. Next, we are pleased to present the Lee Kuan Yew Award. The first recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award is Lai Man Wah Sean from the Diploma in Chemical Engineering, School of Applied Science. Multi-talented Sean is unstoppable in his relentless pursuit of excellence. Not only did he clinch silver medals at 2 consecutive World Skills competitions and has been awarded the course gold medal, he has championed mental health and social causes, raised an impressive $25,000 for the CCN Fund, and led his peers to clinch awards at national competitions. Sean's achievements are nothing short of impressive. Well done, Sean. The second recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award is Lim Ryan Rutaro from the Diploma in Electronics, School of Engineering. A Temasek Polytechnic Scholarship Engineering recipient, Ryan's academic excellence shines brightly through the Director's List awards that he has won consistently every year. His impressive accolades in technology and leadership include finishing first runner-up of the WorldSkills 2021 competition and serving as president of the Engineering Makers Group. Unassuming and quietly confident, Ryan most inspires through his lifelong goal of harnessing the power of engineering to better human lives. Well done, Ryan. The third recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award is Lim Yun Shi Crystal from the Diploma in Financial Business Informatics, School of Informatics and IT. IMDA Singapore Digital Scholarship recipient and president of the Girls in Tech Student Interest Group, Crystal is a trailblazer who has excelled academically and is devoted to creating opportunities and inspiring girls to take up tech courses and careers. She is also actively involved in the local community, helping the East Coast GRC realize its digital blueprint, as she firmly believes in the power of technology to empower and transform lives. Well done, Crystal. The fourth recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award is Muhammad Zaki bin Zulkhairi from the Diploma in Computer Engineering, School of Engineering. Zaki's academic prowess is attested through winning the Temasek Polytechnic Scholarship Engineering and attaining the Director's List Award consistently every year. He also inspires all as president of the Temasek Polytechnic Toastmasters Club, president of the Computer Engineering Network Club, and quartermaster of the Engineering Student Ambassadors Club. Zaki's strong acumen in technology and communication posits him for excellence as an outstanding technology leader. Well done, Zaki. That concludes the presentation of the Polytechnic Level Awards. Thank you, Minister of State. And now, our graduate from the Diploma in Aviation Management, Ng Junjie Ernest, will deliver the valedictorian speech on behalf of all graduates today. Ernest, please.
Good morning to our guests of honor, Minister Sun Xueling, Mr. Peter Lam, parents, guests, ladies and fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am honored to represent the class of 2022 and to share with you my ideas about passion, discipline, and the future. Passion is a purpose that guides us. It is something we enjoy in life, but where do we get it from? It can come from people we know. For me, my mom was only 18 when she first started working as a cabin crew with the Singapore Airlines. As a child, I always saw how happy and radiant she was when she put on her kabaya and got ready for her flights. Seeing how the aviation industry gave women like my mom 20 years of fulfilling career has inspired me to discover my passion in aviation. Having passion is one thing, but acting on it is another. Some of you might wonder, what were the secrets of my success? My answer is discipline and consistency. I remember struggling with my work during the start of the pandemic. Suddenly, everything I was used to became non-existent. Did you feel the same way too? I remember working with my group members till the sun rose, and I'm sure some of you remember those times. It was so draining for me because after working the whole day, I still had to go for my co-curricular meetings that could sometimes last 2 hours. As I laid on my bed, I felt worn out. But right then, I reminded myself to stay focused and disciplined. I created daily goals, to-do lists, and prioritized my time, including deciding what time I should get up from bed. Ultimately, I wanted to have a good career and be independent. I know for many of us, our passion lies in aviation, but COVID-19 has made us rethink many things. Pilots were laid off, cabin crew members had to take up nursing. Of course, we were worried, but let us remember that life is very uncertain and we can make it. We need to be open to new things, which may lead to our success. We need to continually improve ourselves so that if another pandemic hits us, we will survive. TP has taught us many skills to manage challenges confidently. After all, we have made it through this rigorous training. With passion, discipline, and consistent hard work, I'm sure you will achieve great things. On behalf of everyone, I would like to express our sincerest appreciation to our lecturers, TP staff, families, and friends for their strong support. Let us give a round of applause. Class of 2022, we are the lucky ones. We are graduating at a time where many industries, including aviation, are opening up. It has been a turbulent but wondrous time with all of you, and I wish you the best of the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernest. We now conclude this morning's graduation ceremony. Please stand while the ceremonial procession leaves the auditorium. alma mater, you are encouraged to apply for your complimentary lifetime TP Alumni membership card at the TP Alumni website via the graduation website. You may use the graduation photo walls at the plaza area for group photo taking. In compliance with safe management measures, please leave the campus once you have finished your photo taking. Another graduation ceremony is scheduled at 11:30 a.m. today. With the graduates and their families arriving soon, we expect a very large crowd of graduates and guests on campus. As parking and the gathering spaces are limited, we hope you make way for the incoming graduates and their guests. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been our pleasure to have you here for this morning's graduation ceremony. On behalf of the organizing committee, thank you for joining us this morning.